Basically, if you kind of imagine your club across the chest like this, when you turn, that club should be pointing kind of just in front of the ball. Our goal is to drive the lower body forward and open the hips. All that pulls the shoulders along, the shoulders pull the arm pulls the club. We're golfing now.
Yeah, I'm a golfer, yay.
All right. Yesterday we played 18 holes, and I definitely realized a lot of flaws continuously in my game. And so today we are back with Golf Tech using technology to figure out how to fix my swing. And today the main things that we'll be focusing on are weight transfer, shoulder turn, and also just a takeaway and how far to bring back the club. And so without further ado, without wasting time, let's get into it.
So basically the change has been kind of just like sticking my butt out and then bringing this a little farther in, right? And then when I'm coming in, is it now kind of like inward rather than like this? And then do I just like rotate? Is that how it's?
Go ahead and hit a shot and we'll see where we're at. So setup is looking solid. We could get a little bit more space in here, so a little less knee bend. Essentially, your hands have to maneuver past or around the leg there. So one of the things that we're seeing is as we're coming back, you get to a really good position right here. Our shoulder turn's not quite where we want it. We need to create more space to be able to turn more early. So if you're in here, it's hard to turn the shoulders right away. If you're here, we can start turning the shoulders a little earlier.
Got it. And then, so when I'm bringing it back, right now I feel like I'm doing this more versus maybe like I don't know.
Yeah, so you want to do a combination of the two of the things you just did. This is a really solid position right in here. Everything is tour average really at this point. And then as we get up to the top, you start to flatten it just a touch, and that's where our shoulder tilt goes from 32. We want to keep getting a little bit steeper with that shoulder where you kind of flatten the shoulders out there to 26. The shoulder tilt is here to here, going that way.
Okay.
So really from here going up to there, we want the hands going a little bit more up that way. So a little bit higher with the hands, and that's gonna get your shoulders tilting just a little bit more.
Basically, rather than this, it's like this.
Yes.
Okay. So
we need you coming up higher there rather than coming up and then flattening. We need you to keep the hands up above the head.
oh, so this is like right where my mouth is, more or less?
Yeah. So right in here, we want the arm just a little bit higher by tilting the shoulder. We don't want to just lift the arms up.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of like that.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, if you kind of imagine your club across the chest like this, when you turn, that club should be pointing kind of just in front of the ball.
Okay.
So that right there is a good shoulder tilt and a solid turn right there.
Got it. So it's boo. I'm actually like kind of shifting this in.
You should almost feel like this left shoulder is moving down this way. So we're turning and tilting the shoulder to get there rather than moving the hands and arms.
And then this elbow right here
Stays in, yeah.
Stays in like this. Okay, got it.
So that one again, that was like 31, so that's yellow. If we stop right there, that's blue, and that is technically a full shoulder turn there. So like here's Morikawa. So you guys are in pretty similar positions right in here. He kind of goes and flattens that or you kind of flatten that down that way where he keeps the hands up a little bit higher above the head. So do you see how that drops, and then that's gonna tend to flatten the plane on the way down, where we want to keep that a little bit steeper down through there. So overall, we're looking solid. We could just shorten that up to get a little bit more consistent, and then keep the hands a little bit higher there at the top of the swing. I feel like if I came up and pushed you in the chest, you would fall right on your butt right there.
Yeah.
So we want it so that about 60% of the weight is balls of the feet here. And then we're kind of butt out and more over the ball rather than kind of like that.
So is this
That's
good?
That's good right there.
Okay, and then I'm bringing this back here again.
Yep.
And then bringing
And
my
just
shoulder toward
yeah, shoulder to the ground, hands high. So we want to keep that left arm across that shoulder plane.
So where should I be in position? Is this like bad?
So right to like there.
Got it. Okay.
So this one here, again, when we look at tour average numbers, they're all green. That's all saying we're at the tour average. That club's just traveling a little bit too deep in the swing. So if we just keep it there, you can even see here that shoulder turn goes from 92 to 94 back to 93. So we're not even getting more turn there. It's really just you let that club fall a little bit as you get to the top. And then that creates a lot of lag for you as well, but it's going to create a lot of inconsistency. So we can still get that lag without letting the wrist go that loose there at the top. Swing to the top of the backswing for me. Where would you say your weight is in your feet?
Right now it's a little bit to my right.
And where is it on the right foot?
Like here and here.
All right, so I want at least 50% of the weight staying on that left foot. And then I want the weight here and here. So it should be heel and instep. So you almost think about just that back section with the weight. So our feet kind of do this as far as the weight goes.
Yeah.
Weight goes to the front left toe and then back in the heel. That keeps the weight back there, and then that creates space.
So I shouldn't be like leaning.
We should not be leaning one way or the other.
Oh, I see. I feel it now.
Ideally, we're teaching like a center pivot. So it's more like this, and then we're tilting, so kind of like that. So in that one, great job with the weight back there, by the way, but that one got really long with the backswing.
I was thinking mainly just that.
Yeah, that was really good though.
Okay. Like, what is like a quick tip on why I'm doing that? Because, I'm going to go practice a bunch. I just don't want to keep doing
So,
that.
so we're up at the top of the backswing.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to turn your hip by forcing that right hip inward. But to really be able to look at all that, we need to work on a lot more of the footwork and stuff.
Okay.
So just getting that weight in the heel doesn't quite get us there. That will be the next thing we're working on.
Got it. Oh. Is that good?
Funny thing is, that was actually pretty good.
Hey, nice work.
Let's take a look at this. So here on the right, keeping that hip back all the way there. And then on the left, that one actually wasn't quite as bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so we're coming way in on that one. This is looking quite a bit better though here at the top. Hands are a lot higher, so we can still actually dial that shoulder turn back a little bit more, and that would get us to an even better position.
Shoulder, so when you say that, I just more going this way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's do that again. Good shot.
Is there any difference how I should approach things with given like an 8 versus like a 5?
Yes and no. Go ahead and get set up like you're about to hit a ball. So we want to keep that knee from going in here. So I want you to focus your weight to like there and back there. So just swing to the top for me. There we go. And you should feel like that hip is kind of going back away from the ball slightly.
Gotcha.
There you go. So give me a practice swing like that. Overall, that is really solid there.
Okay.
We want it just a little bit more inward. So feel your hands going a little bit more back towards this right pocket.
So right here.
Right there like that.
Here, and then
There.
here, and then I'm gonna shift all the way.
Yeah, then
we'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out next time.
And then this is way too much. This is probably good because when I go up, I end up cocking it like that.
Yeah.
So
So I want to show you that last swing real quick. So we're at pretty similar spots right in here. Up at the top of the swing. So that was way longer there.
yeah.
But not a ton more shoulder turn. And then if you watch here, you have to pull that club all the way back over the top to get that there, and the shaft's a little bit flatter back there, where that's a much more simple move right in there, right? We can try and steepen that shaft plane a little bit right in through there, but that's looking a lot better.
And is my right shoulder, activating properly, or am I still coming down at it?
No, that one is a lot better. So
seems like when I'm going this, I'm going this, and then am I just like holding this position the entire time?
pretty much.
Because I feel like I'm scooping it a little sometimes.
Our goal is to drive the lower body forward and open the hips. You almost throw that right hand at almost like you're throwing dice, like right at the ball there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of an extension of that right elbow rather than, you know, releasing the whole right arm. Here, actually, go ahead, pick up a golf ball and throw it at the screen. Here, let me hold your club. Throw it like hard-ish. You don't have to like throw it as hard as you can. But... Okay. We're learning golf.
We're learning golf.
So if you watch what happens with that right foot compared to this right foot. So this one kind of just lifts from the heel a little bit. We are driving forward, but our hips are not rotating at all.
Mm-hmm.
Here, do you see how you're pushing kind of away from that, where this one, the heel is just kind of lifting?
Yeah.
And then that's going forward a little bit more, where that one not quite. So here, let's simplify it. So I want you focusing on left knee out towards the toes, and getting the hands a little bit higher above the head with a shorter backswing. So I'm actually gonna give you a drill. It's called the Hinge Drill. Just hinge your hands to like this position, and then just swing from there basically. It kind of simplifies that takeaway motion. So we're there, and then we just get to the top. There's not a lot of motion. It helps with the wrist hinge and going a little steeper right there, but it also tends to shorten backswings. I don't know exactly why that is, but anytime people do this drill, 99 times out of 100, they're shorter on that backswing there.
Yeah.
And that overall looked like a pretty solid
You used to play golf like this.
Yeah.
We're good.
I was actually on the course with my dad, and I gave him this because he was just having a terrible day, and he just striped it right at the pin. He was like, maybe I'll just golf like this. And then the next hole he did it again, and it didn't go well. He's like, maybe there's something to the normal golf swing. Go ahead and do that drill for me, but I want you to hit a golf ball on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Overall, not bad there at the top. I think for you, the timing is going to be a little bit difficult just because of how long you're used to being on that backswing. So you're used to going way past that position. Even though that's a full swing right there, you're naturally used to going all the way to there and then timing everything up to meet right there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to there and trying to time it up to meet right there.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will do like this as they're coming up. And then there are also people that will do this and then this. So we want to basically feel like as the hands go up, it pushes the head down.
And this is not like completely straight, is it? Or is it kind of like looking?
Everyone does that a little bit different.
Yeah.
It also kind of depends on like our eye dominance.
Yeah, I'm cross dominant.
Okay. So that actually helps a lot for golf.
And you're saying right here, I'm basically
Yeah.
pushing this.
Yeah. We're trying to hit push draws, basically. Yep.
What is a push draw? What does that mean?
Push out to the right and draw back to the left.
Oh man, that's a crazy feeling. Okay.
So if you visualize and conceptualize that, where
Yep.
we're trying to get to that position,
Yep.
like that's a great thought that helps to get you in that position a little bit more.
Yeah.
But that being said, you can hit the ball plenty far from this position that we're in right here. So, good work today.
That is a wrap for this lesson. Sean was great. He definitely helped me understand how to do all those 3 things. Now it's just time to grind and time to practice. And so hopefully you guys are staying tuned. Every day we're posting on this channel to get better. So leave that like, because all your likes help me out, especially as a new channel. Subscribe, stay tuned, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.